Warning! The following gameplay video was created by a scrub. If scrub gameplay disturbs you, stop the video now. I mean, if we can do it, that'd be great. Well, just looking at Dora's health and shield size should give you an idea of what kind of fight we're looking at here. Yeah, that should do it. Wait, what? I thought for sure that since their medics were damaged, they would have been loaded into crew. That medic armor, though, is something absurd. Well, gas neutral is a little better when I don't actually want them to, or don't need them to charge up any skills before moving them forward. Although I guess that happened anyway. I don't really need to use chain mines here. Oh good, they're lining up a shot. Well, okay, maybe that's not completely good. I think most of the damage I'm doing is coming from my mechs. And they seem to have better armor than my recon. Well, recons aren't super armored, so I guess that's not too far outside what I expected. Oh man, one more shot. If I had if I had just shot the AFW instead of the medics, I would have finished him off completely. But it's not all bad. They'll probably just recover in place now, and but since their squads are gone, it won't be enough to stop me from finishing them. Alright. Now I realize I'm asking a whole lot, but I don't actually have to completely destroy them. I just have to weaken them enough so that if they decide to attack Weizsäcker anyway, Weizsäcker can just shoot once and finish them. I'm gonna need to do a lot of those. I don't think that's a hit. Alright, I think that actually answers a question I had, which is whether there's a minimum damage that you can do regardless of accuracy when it comes to infantry. Alright, well I think that'll do. I do not at all mind the idea of stopping him, but I think it's a little bit early for that. Oh, I thought this guy moved first. Well, that's a good time to recover. Yeah, they might as well have just wasted their turns. And you move forward again. Although I think that should be far enough for now. And you seem to be just fine. Yeah, this'll do. I don't think I actually need to use E-wire here. Although it might, now that I think about it, might not be an awful idea. It'll keep them in the back, at least. Oh, they actually do have it ready. I usually don't prefer that over a normal shell, but in this case, I think it'll be okay. Huh, maybe I should charge up another one of those. just in case I miss this next shot. Well, moving on. Actually, how do I handle this one now? I want Cansado to recover. But I also want Emilio to move forward. Well, where can he go from here? He can go... I guess that's good enough. As much as I dislike the phrase good enough, you gotta make a decision sometime, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure just a punch will be good enough. And it's at this point that I realized why I was having so much trouble, which is... In addition to my teams not really being balanced on each side, my anti-AFWs were towards the back. So they couldn't absorb enemy initial strikes without any serious damage, and that kind of put me behind. Well, that was part of the reason, at least. But I think it was a big part. Whoa, you guys are not healing too fast. Well, that's... okay. Okay, I'll deal. Well, that's what happens when I recover outside of a city or village. And... actually, you could use some recovery too, but that'll put you in attack range, and that could be awkward. Also, you two both get a next turn at the exact same time. That's odd. Well, actually, you can't be attacked twice. I don't know why, but this guy can't move far enough to attack in one turn. So it should be okay. But, honestly, I just want you to be at full health. Oh wow, you got to recover twice, and it still won't matter. I can just do that, huh? That seems like a pretty good idea. Now, it might seem like I'm ignoring this guy, and I kind of am, but believe me, if it was actually active, it would have moved way beforehand. APCR shells. Very brave, although they're more likely to load incendiary. Maybe. Not that it even matters. Okay, APCR. Oh, well, that actually works out for me. John don't care. Moving one guy forward to avoid double squad attacks? Not for this guy. Dang, what kind of skills am I dodging here? What's up? Aw. Oh well. Oh, they're actually making me go through that animation. Also, they moved their grenade stuff immediately. Like, that was... I don't even know what to call that. I'm gonna wait for my snipe to get ready. Actually, I shouldn't do that. I should take the shot. To avoid another rapid fire. Oh good, this should be enough time for me to get a shot of my own. Oh wow, big spike in damage there. I think that'll be enough. Yep, I'm pretty sure that'll be enough. Very good. Okay, not that it matters at this point. Looks like they were already getting ready for a shot. I think John has enough left for one more attack before he has to recover. They're bringing a lot of special shells, but I don't think all of them are going to bring APCR. And I think Guyana had better move up here. Yeah, now you are a good candidate to advance this way. Oh, he actually can attack from that distance. I forgot, but I don't want him to. He's gonna have to spend some time in there, but I need to recover more health. There we go. Much better. Oh, right. The last guy in there is probably a supply. But it doesn't even matter. With the squads gone, well, you know the rest. Oh! That's right. We actually have scouting on this guy now. Let's take a look. Right. No squads. This unit cannot have squads. Now, the load gauge is 60. And that's ridiculously fast. To give comparison, let's check Jun's load gauge. Yeah, his load gauge is 95. And Diana's 150. So, it reloads faster than a light AFW. I think Kinsato's is something like 90. Its attack power against AFW and soldiers isn't super amazing, but it just loads so fast that it has really good damage output anyway, and it has that damage across any range. Even at short range, its accuracy is not that bad. And its armor is completely crazy. It's 60, when an armor of 35 is super high. But the most wonderful thing that I want to show you is the model. Get ready for this. Yeah. Is this super long, looks like land battleship, and it's on legs. It's on really tiny looking legs in comparison to the whole thing. I can think of very few situations where having legs gives it better mobility than wheels, especially with this leg design. I'm not entirely sure how this thing turns around. I'd have to really wrap my mind around the mechanics of that. Also, it has this sort of AFW chassis in front as on a crane. I don't even know where to begin with this. I mean, having walking war machines is already stretching the boundaries of believability, but on the plus side, I like the details of how it's been painted over with all these red symbols and slogans. I think, yeah. But also, of course, that crazy gun, which definitely should have a higher damage rating, but for the... You know, that's the thing I really don't get, which is... They could give it a slow load time and have it deal a huge amount of damage. I think they did it the other way around so that you couldn't cheese it with dodge action or something. That's my best guess. So, now you have beheld its majesty. And as you've already guessed, we don't have to fight it for real yet. Alright, nothing is... hopefully nothing is getting in the way this time. Wow, an impact like that really should throw some of the crew out. Although I guess that applies on both sides. Is it actually backing off? Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Yeah, that is some big drop off. I need to spend some more effort closing in. Whoa, careful. Wow, that person was about to get stepped on anyway. Holy crap. Jun, I know you're just a kid, but you're being too reckless. You know what? I'm not gonna cry too much about this. If there's ever a battle where it's okay for me to miss twice in a row, it would be 3 times in a row. I just hope this is actually using up all my bad luck instead of a sign of what's happening later. But there we go. I know luck doesn't work like that, by the way. I study statistics, I know the awful truth. Any of my battles can go like that. Well, I think that's a good place to call it a day. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I enjoyed recording it, certainly, and I'll see you next time.